In the pitch-black silence of deep space, 63 light-years away from Earth, a cosmic newborn is throwing a magnificent, chaotic tantrum. This is the Beta Pictoris system, a glowing stellar nursery that is only 20 million years old. To put that into perspective, when our Sun was this age, Earth was barely a molten ball of cooling rock, still getting hammered by leftover planet-building debris. Beta Pictoris is surrounded by a massive, blinding donut of dust and gas, a cosmic fog so dense that for decades, humanity's strongest telescopes couldn't pierce it. Scientists knew something giant was hiding inside that swirling maelstrom, tugging at the star and sculpting the dust, but actually seeing it felt as impossible as spotting a single firefly inside a thick, raging wildfire. Then, humanity trained its most powerful eye on the sky, the James Webb Space Telescope. What happened next wasn't just another routine discovery. It was a masterclass in cosmic detective work that proved an alien world exists without ever taking a direct picture of it. Instead of trying to fight through the blinding wall of dust, JWST did something far cleverer. It used its ultra-sensitive mid-infrared instruments to listen to the light itself. Every element in the universe leaves a unique chemical fingerprint when it absorbs or emits light. As JWST stared into the swirling chaos of Beta Pictoris, its sensors began picking up invisible wavelengths, analyzing the chemical recipe buried deep inside that impenetrable storm. Slowly, through the cosmic noise, an undeniable pattern began to emerge. The telescope picked up clear, unmistakable signals of methane, carbon monoxide, and water vapor. These weren't just random gases drifting in open space. They were trapped inside a tight, massive gravitational pocket, moving in a precise, sweeping arc around the central star. By mapping those chemical signatures over time, astronomers officially confirmed the existence of Beta Pictoris d, a gas giant so massive it makes our own Jupiter look like a pocket marble. Imagine standing on a hypothetical moon orbiting this behemoth. The sky above you wouldn't be the peaceful, blue atmosphere we take for granted on Earth. It would be an apocalyptic theater of creation. Looking up, you would see Beta Pictoris d glowing faintly with its own internal heat, still hot from the violent collisions that formed it millions of years ago. Surrounding you in every direction would be a thick, shimmering veil of cosmic dust, catching the harsh light of the young parent star. Giant asteroids and comets would be colliding constantly in the sky, shattering into glowing trails of molten debris. And because Beta Pictoris d sits so far out in its system, it takes 91 long Earth years just to complete a single orbit around its star. A single season on this planet would last longer than a human lifespan. This discovery changes everything we thought we knew about how worlds are born. For years, scientists believed that giant gas planets needed a long, quiet environment to slowly accumulate their massive atmospheres. But Beta Pictoris d is thriving right in the middle of a violent, dusty battlefield. It is living proof that planetary birth is far faster, far more resilient, and far more chaotic than our old models ever predicted. More than that, JWST has completely rewritten the rulebook for how we hunt for alien worlds. We no longer need clear, perfect photographs to explore the farthest corners of our galaxy. By analyzing invisible light and decoding molecular signatures, we can now map the atmospheres of invisible planets, probe their temperatures, and uncover their deepest secrets from tens of trillions of miles away. Beta Pictoris d was hidden in plain sight, buried beneath a wall of dust for millions of years, waiting for us to build an eye sharp enough to see it. And the most exciting part? This is just one star system out of hundreds of billions in our galaxy. As JWST continues to gaze deeper into the dark, one thing has become terrifyingly clear: the universe isn't empty, and it is far stranger, more dynamic, and more astonishing than we ever dared to imagine.